$6 million in Bitcoin. That was the price of the ransom for Nancy Guthrie's return, which the family agreed to pay, but as of now, it's still reportedly unpaid.
But if it is paid, can law enforcement track that money? David Ochoa asked an expert and joins us live tonight. So David, what did he tell you?
Well, those days of coming to the bank, getting some cash and paying for a ransom that way might be over. Now, Nancy Guthrie's case might not be the last that a ransom is asked for in crypto. Now, the expert that I talked to told me that crypto transactions can be public, but meaning they're publicly available, meaning that you can see where they go. However, they still can be done anonymously.
This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
The family of Nancy Guthrie announced last weekend that they would pay the $6 million ransom, all in Bitcoin. And there's probably a reason why it was asked for in cryptocurrency.
Dark web and the criminal underground, they were way ahead of the curve when it came to cryptocurrency because of the decentralized nature of it.
Brandon Amacher is the director of the Emerging Tech Policy Lab at Utah Valley University. And he says criminals like cryptocurrency because it allows them to do deals online and do them anonymously. So does that mean there's no way to track the ransom if it's paid?
Possibly. It depends on how savvy this person is. Sometimes what you'll find is that people think that they're more savvy than they actually are.
Amacher says they could be caught by accidentally associating with a wallet that isn't anonymous, or if investigators tie together multiple wallets being used to launder the funds. However, if the kidnapper takes proper security measures, Amacher says it's possible to get away with it. But what do those measures entail?
How hard is it for someone to make sure that they've dotted their I's, crossed their T's, they make no mistakes, and they can get away with this?
If you know where to look and you've been in this world for long enough, you can probably develop the know-how.
However, he thinks the likelihood of them slipping up and getting caught is high, just because of how many eyes are on this case.
There's a saying in law enforcement that's, the bad guys have to get it right 100% of the time. We only have to get it right once.
Now, as for the video of the armed person released today, the FBI says it was recovered from, quote, residual data located in back-end systems. I asked Amacher how they were able to get it.
In this case, it seems like what happened is, hey, she was not paying for the camera company to store that video. So by default, they probably weren't storing it where they typically store things, right? It apparently was somewhere.
He says it could have been short-term storage that gets cleared out every few days or weeks. Now, he said he's impressed that they were even able to find it at all, and he's curious on the details of how they did that. Reporting live, David Ochoa, KUTV 2 News.